Well, the COVID-19 pandemic has been hard on many businesses, but a Brantford man started one that's been a success. It's aimed at helping local musicians and artists struggling through the crisis by making merchandise for them and splitting the money. Manesa Dhanabalan has the details.
Dave Dodd started Fat Dave just a few months ago, a platform that teams up with local artists and businesses to do merchandising on demand.
This allows them to get into that merchandising game without having to tie up a bunch of money that they just don't have. The concept behind the on-demand and the ones and twos and tens, as opposed to going to a traditional printer where to get any sort of efficiency you're printing 50 and 100 shirts.
Not only does Fat Dave do shirts, hoodies, and tanks, they also do mugs, puzzles, socks, and blankets. Once the order comes in, he applies the design and ships it out.
I don't have to do anything. And I've made dozens of dollars.
Tyler Wilson is an artist from Checkerboard Floors, a band working with Fat Dave, and he says it's much easier.
To split the money and to have just someone else do it, that's a very convenient thing for a guy like me.
Dodd started the business when the pandemic began, and he says it's been a success so far.
So I started off much smaller out of my home. That didn't take long before I had spilled out of the room that I'd been allowed to do it with. Yeah, and from there it's just grown and developed.
But it's not just local orders. Fat Dave is getting orders from outside the country as well.
T-shirts go to New Zealand, a couple in England, Italy, all across Canada.
And it's not just for artists. He also does custom designs.
You know, whatever people come with ideas, it's like, can you do this? So, yep. How are you going to do it? I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
Manesa Dhanabalan, CHCH News.